Because the point about Yemen being a case where Iran has exploited the mistakes of others and done its own part to exacerbate the conflict, that's a pattern that one sees in the Middle East for at least 2 decades now, which is decisions made by others are then used by Iran to magnify their role, their influence, their power. And you could look at it, you go back to Lebanon, where Israel's invasion of Lebanon in the 1980s allowed Iran to invest in an organization called Hezbollah, a Shiite organization, to build it up, to create it, build it up, strengthen it as a group that was opposing the Israeli occupation of South Lebanon. It continued, and I'm going to skip quite a few, but Iraq is Exhibit B, but maybe Exhibit A because of its importance, by toppling the regime of Saddam Hussein, by disbanding the army, by disbanding the security forces. The United States managed to give Iran an ability to have the project influence in Iraq that it hadn't had. It had for a very long time, it probably didn't dream of having, but because the United States fomented chaos, instability, got rid of whatever forces there were to try to hold the country together. And this is not at all a brief for Saddam Hussein, but it is an objective fact that Iran has a role in Iraq that it wouldn't have had it not been for the U.S. intervention. And now let's look at Yemen. As I said, I started with Yemen, a case where a war that's been going on has helped Iran entrench its position in Yemen in a way that it couldn't have dreamed of if there hadn't been that kind of war going on. So in all these cases, it really is, it's not that Iran is has a brilliant strategic plan that knows exactly where it wants to go. It's very opportunistic. It knows how to seize opportunities, and it is benefiting from the mistakes and the miscalculations of others, the United States and its Gulf allies first and foremost.